Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. But you guys, week 10 of the NPA, the Minnesota Vikavolts are taking on the New Orleans Pelippers in an epic showdown right now, guys. It is about to go down. I don't have a team builder for you guys again, but this is gonna be a really good match. So John is 7-1. He didn't play his match last week yet, but I think he's going to. We are 7-2, so two of the top teams in the league throwing down. Now, I do want to say that this match wasn't gonna happen. John has had some stuff going on and he wasn't gonna be able to battle, and he said he was just gonna give me the win, and I was like, I don't wanna do that, but like, let me know what's going on. And then he just hit me up legitimately and was like, yo, I can battle, and I'm like, okay, let me get my team ready, let me get ready to battle. And it's kind of been like a bit of a rush the last like 20 minutes to make this battle happen, but I want to battle him. I'm sure you guys want to see the battle, and I never want to just take a forfeit win. So, you know, props to John for being respectful of our schedules and stuff like that, but I never want to take a forfeit win, especially against someone like John, who's just a tremendous battler, and we always have really, really good battles. So yeah, we're gonna battle it out. I don't have a team builder, just no time, guys, but I'll run through the team really quickly. It's a pretty cool team this week, just so you guys know what he has. You can see the things on the screen. He also has an Absol, an Electrode, a Serena, a Confagrigus, and an Exploud, in addition to the 6 that I think he's bringing down below. But let's talk about my team. So I'm bringing a Max Attack, Max Speed Mawile. This thing is meant to potentially outspeed any of his other stuff. Like, hopefully I can speed creep Primarina and stuff, but really it's meant to outspeed Conkeldurr. If he brings a max speed Conkeldurr, I can outspeed that. I'll also outspeed like defensive Skarmory. Thunder Punch 2-shots that, otherwise Sucker Punch, Play Rough, Swords Dance, potentially Swords Dance up on some things, maybe hit some Sucker Punches, could be nice. I'm bringing a Choice Specs Ninetales. Looking at his team, he doesn't really have any switch-ins to a Choice Spec Ninetales outside of Primarina, and that thing doesn't want to take a Freeze Dry, so I really like this option here. You know, I'm running enough speed to outspeed Absol. He doesn't really have a lot of mid-tier speed stuff, but he does have that Latias and the Salazzle, which will outspeed us regardless, as well as Electrode if he brings it. But I really like Specs Ninetales, really just trying to break through his team. I've got a Flying Z Salamence here, mixed Salamence, Naughty Nature, pretty much running enough speed for that Absol, same kind of deal. Dragon Dance, Outrage, Fly, Flyinium Z, this is like the nuke. This thing is meant to nuke things, but it's also my primary Conkeldurr switch-in. It's got Intimidate, it can switch into Conkeldurr's Mach Punches, things like that. Mach Punch from Conkeldurr is actually kind of an issue. I just realized my team on the layout is totally wrong. Let me fix that for you guys. My apologies. Like I said, it's been a bit of a rush to get things going here. So I've got that guy, and then instead of Silvally, I'm actually bringing Victini. So let me just update that stuff for you guys. Like I said, it's been a bit hectic getting ready for this match, but hopefully next week will not be rushed at all. So we got the Salamence here. I've got Victini here, Choice Band and Victini, my favorite set to run. V-Create, U-Turn, Bolt Strike, and Trick. He doesn't really have a thing in the team that can take hits from this outside of Mega Latias. We just run through his team with V-Creates. I've got Sharpedo, which I really like this match. Hydro Pump there to potentially 2-shot Skarmory. Crunch and Poison Jab, very nice. Obviously Crunch for the Latias. Poison Jab for the Primarina. Otherwise, we can just kind of click moves. You know, Conkeldurr's a bit of an issue, so it's about getting rid of that. And then last but not least is my Seismitoad. I'm bringing an offensive Seismitoad with max attack and pretty much max speed, Stealth Rock, Poison Jab, Earthquake, and Ice Punch with the Rindo Berry, which is for grass type attacks from Energy Ball Primarina or HP Grass Salazzle. I was originally bringing Poisonium Z Seismitoad here to Z Poison the Primarina and knock it out in one hit. I thought that would have been really cool, but I'm a little weak to Salazzle, so I figured having just one more thing that potentially could take a hit from it could be pretty useful for our team. Salazzle's still a problem for sure, especially if it's like a Focus Sash set or something. But this is the team we're bringing. I have a feeling this is gonna be a very fast match. I'm bringing basically hyper offense, not really any defense. Hyper offense this week, and I think, you know, my goal is to try to break through his team and allow things like maybe if Salamence can set up a Dragon Dance or really Sharpedo to hopefully clean at the end, but Conkeldurr has to be gone for that to work, and I have to weaken his team a little bit to make that happen. So let me get connected with John here. We're gonna get this battle going. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Let's get connected and let's make it happen. Alright guys, we are connected here with John, and we're gonna find out exactly what 6 he's gonna bring. One thing I didn't mention before is we actually have clinched playoffs pretty much at this point. We've got this week and then 2 more matches after this, but we are sitting in a good spot now, officially pretty much clinched playoffs, so that's really good. So we may kind of mess around a little bit kind of moving forward here the last couple weeks, but this one is definitely a match that you know, has some playoff implications in it in terms of, you know, what could be going down. So he actually doesn't bring Conkeldurr. Wow, he must have thought I was gonna bring Weezing and like Hard was worried about that, but he does bring Pythagoras and he does bring xCloud. The rest of the stuff I'm not surprised to see, so that's cool with me, man. Not seeing the Primarina is like one of the scariest things, but not seeing that is pretty cool. So xCloud, and then again, no Mudsdale, Pythagoras. I wasn't sure if he's gonna bring Mudsdale. I thought maybe because of Rotom. In terms of leads here, I feel like he either leads Skarmory, Primarina, something like that. I kind of want to just lead Victini and just click V create button, or U-turn, I guess, is another option. I don't really want to lead Bubbles. I don't think that's a good lead. I think Victini is just a really good lead option. I do like our chance of winning this game with Sharpedo at the end. Let's lead Victini here. I think that's pretty good. Or I can, yeah, since he doesn't have Conkeldurr, I could also lead Salamence, which isn't a bad idea. It's really not a bad idea. Can we, let's see here. If I Z, how much time do I have? 25 seconds. Yeah, I kind of like the Salamence lead too. Yeah, let's do that. Let's lead Salamence. Just go like super offensive right off the bat here. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Since he doesn't have Conkeldurr, I don't need Salamence as a switch into Conkeldurr anymore. So I really like the opportunity to just lead Salamence here. If he leads Skarmory, I can Fire Blast. If he leads anything else, I could just Z-Fly or Dragon Dance. So, and I can take a hit from the X-Cloud, which is nice. If he leads that, he's Scarf X-Cloud. So, let's see here. He's gonna lead with Brick, which is what, the Skarm? No, he's gonna lead with the X-Cloud. Okay, this is where Salamence is nice because I'm pretty sure I can live one hit from an X-Cloud. If he specs, I cannot. But if he's not specs, I definitely can. So, this is where I could just go for Z-Fly. I'm going for it. I don't see why not burn my Z-move here. I mean, the worst thing is he goes into Skarmory. I'm going for it. I'm just gonna go for the Supersonic Sky Strike here. And just see. If he's Scarf and has like Ice Beam, then, you know, good stuff, but let's go for it. He's staying in, baby. This should just knock out his X-Cloud. I should be able to just Z-move this thing. I mean, even max HP, yeah, he's not, I don't know how he takes this. I don't know how he takes this. This should just be able to get rid of his X-Cloud on the first turn. That would be huge for us. Like I said, I brought Hyper Offense this week, man. I knew for this game to work, I had to bring some serious power. And we just knock out the X-Cloud. I take that. Salamence kills X-Cloud with Z-Fly. And that's big, man. It's a big start. We take that. We take that, dude. First turn Z moves, man. I did it last season. I don't bring a lot of Z moves, but he probably didn't expect me to be Z either. So I was originally gonna bring Weezing on this team, but I opted for Salamence because Weezing was my way to deal with Conkeldurr. But I felt like if he was like a burn, or a Flame Orb, Facade Set, it was gonna break me anyway. And Weezing was really passive against the rest of his team. So I felt like going with the nuke Salamence was like a better option, and I'm glad I did. Now I feel like he could go Laddie. And if he goes Laddie, I may just click Outrage, to be honest. I mean, it could lose me some momentum, but it keeps him from, you know, doing some shenanigans against me, setting up. You know, Salamence has some usefulness, obviously, against Salazzle, but now that I lost my Fly, like, you know, I can't hit Primarina, so Salamence may be more hurt than good, being totally honest. And it did its job. It got rid of an X-Cloud already. So if he goes Skarmory, I can Fire Blast. If he goes something else, I can just Outrage. Obviously, that baits in the Primarina, but unless he's running sub Primarina, it's not a huge issue. And even if he is, my Seismitoad is faster, and I can take one hit with the Rindo Berry. So that's really solid. So good start, man. Can't complain about that. X-Cloud is a huge threat. I have, like I said, I'm really an offensive team. So he was in a Lacroix, which is going to be his Primarina. Okay, so I actually can't touch this thing at all. So my play here is to go into Bubbles. Bubbles should be able to take one hit from this thing, and then go for a Poison Jab. So he either Moonblasts or Ice Beams here, I think. Actually, Victini's not a bad play. Do I play aggressive and just go Victini here? Yeah, let's go Victini. Let's play aggressive and go Victini here. To take a Moonblast or an Ice Beam. He goes for Moonblast. Okay, we take that. Let's see if he's specs or not. Did a good chunk. Was that specs damage though? We're at 139 out of 187, which is 74, which means he did 26 to us. I'm gonna assume that's not specs. That's probably modest. That's could be a high roll modest, not specs. I don't think that's specs though. Okay, so here's the situation. I can bolt strike and just one shot him, I think. That could bring in the laddie though. I kind of just like U-turning here though. I kind of like the U-turn play. So I think I'm gonna go for U-turn here. His play is he either stays in to potentially take a bolt strike to the face. Would a life orb bolt strike kill him? Yeah, it would. So he either, like I said, his play here is he stays in and takes a bolt strike to the face, and dies, or he goes in a laddie. So I'm gonna U-turn. He switches, so we get the momentum here. And he goes into King Tut, which is Cophagus, so good play there, good play. We can U-turn out though. And this works for me. All right, he gets Mummy off, doesn't matter. Okay, so now I have to decide what I wanna do. He's Rocky Helmet as well, so that's kind of his way to deal with me. Rocky Helmet, he's sitting at about 95%. Okay, so what do I wanna do here? My Ninetales against his Cophagus isn't a bad option. I can come in and I can Blizzard, do half to him, take a Shadow Ball, not really a big deal. He can maybe set up T-Spikes, but I'm not really too concerned about those. And I'm forcing him out and two-shotting him, and really his only switching is gonna be that Primarina. My other play is going into my Sharpedo and trying to one-shot him, but I don't think we're gonna one-shot him with a poison or a crunch. No, we're not. So we do need a little bit more damage. So I think this is a good opportunity to go into my Ninetales. Alternatively, we go into Mawile, but it doesn't have knockoff. So I think I'm gonna go into my Ninetales here and start clicking Blizzard. This is a Choice Specs Ninetales we're bringing. Should be able to take any hit from him. His only real good switching is Primarina. So I'm actually not too concerned there. He'll take a little bit of hail damage there. And we're just gonna fire off a Blizzard here. Because even Primarina doesn't want to take these hits. Unless he's AV. And if I find out he's AV, that's nice to know too. But this should two-shot him. And even a Primarina is taking like 30%. So, let's go over that Blizzard. If he wants to get up T-Spikes, that's fine. If he wants to go for like a Trick Room or something, that's also okay. You know, but he shouldn't really be able to do too much to me. He could also go Skarmory here, if he thinks that Skarmory is going to be able to take hits and he wants to defog. But Skarmory's got a Rude Awakening ahead of it if it thinks it's taking a Choice Specs Blizzard. So, this is where the offensive Ninetales is really nice. He switches out. Does he go Primarina or does he go... He goes into McDazzle, okay. So he goes into his Salazzle here. And we're going to get a big Blizzard off here, which is nice. And that's going to be a two-shot on the Salazzle. That's what I like to see. And he is Black Sludge. Okay. So Black Sludge Salazzle. That leads me to believe that he is whatchamacallit. Can I actually live a hit from this thing? I think I can. I kind of want to try it. Fire Blast kills me, Sludge Wave does not. I kind of want to just stay in. And just YOLO it. I'm going for it, man. We're Blizzard. Salazzle's such a big threat to my team. He goes for Substitute. That's what I figured. And now I Blizzard him. That's why we stayed in. Because I saw the Black Sludge, and that led me to believe that he was definitely gonna be Substitute variant. Now he cannot Substitute, which is very nice. Now does he Fire Blast here? I can also go Salamence as kind of a middle ground play, which isn't a bad option. Not that I have a good way to attack him, but I can take a couple hits from him. If he Fire Blasts, he knocks me out. I do really like... I mean, I can go Bubbles as well. Like, I can easily go into my Seismitoad here. And Seismitoad can take any of the hits from him and take an HP grass and allow me to go for, you know, rocks or whatever I feel like going for. I think that's my best play, is to go into bubbles here. I'm gonna make the bubbles play. I think Emma Frost still has a lot of usefulness. So unless he goes for, if he goes for Fire Blast, it's best case scenario here. But he goes for Flamethrower. I actually would have lived that too, but that's okay. Does a little bit of damage to me. He gets taken some hail damage here, which is good. And now I know I can take one hit because of my Rindo Berry, and I can knock him out here, which is big because this is a problem on the team, you know. The question is, what do I go for? I kind of want to poison jab him. Seismitoad. I mean, anything I go for. Earthquake is probably the best play. But if he switches into Seismitoad or into Skarmory, that's going to be annoying if I Earthquake. It looks like he's in range. How many turns of hail do I have? It's the last turn of hail. I think I should Earthquake and just play it safe. He goes for the HP Grass. Our Rindo Berry is going to activate here, and we'll be able to knock him out. So Seismitoad, unless he crits me or something, kills Salazzle with EQ. So you get rid of the Salazzle there, and the Rindo Berry proves to be really useful because I'm able to get rid of his Salazzle, which was a big threat to my team. It was so fast. And just really problematic for the squad. So now he either goes Latias or he goes Primarina. I hope he goes Primarina because I am max speed. He probably knows that I'm offensive though. But no matter what he goes into, if he goes Latias, I'm gonna Ice Punch so he can't set up on me. If he goes Cofagrigus, I'm gonna set up Stealth Rocks. He goes into Excalibur, so that is his Skarmory. Okay. I kind of just want to switch out and go into my Victini. What's my usefulness with bubbles now? I don't want him to set up on me. Rocks would be nice, but they're not super useful. Salamence actually seems like a decent bring-in, because I can Fire Blast. Like, I want to go Victini here, because then I can just Bolt Strike. And that really hurts his team, although the Cofagrigus could come in. I think I want to go Victini and just click V-Create. Yeah, I'm going to go Victini and click V-Create, because I want to go in before Rocks. And I should be able to live any hit. He goes for Stealth Rocks, okay. Not surprising. I could have traded Rocks, but now I can just V-Create. I'm going for the V-Create. This is what Victini does. If he goes Latias, that's the worst case scenario here, but I'll still dent it. You know? We'll still get a big chunk off on it. If he goes Cofagrigus, that'd be great. If he goes Primarina, it's still damage that we need for Sharpedo. And really, once this Skarmory's below half, Sharpedo can win this game. A little bit of damage on Cofagrigus. Yeah, I hope he goes Cofagrigus here, because that would allow me to get rid of it. I mean, I don't know if Choice Band of Victini kills Cofagrigus, but I'm sure it's a 2-shot at the very least. Yeah, it's gonna 2-shot him, so. And he's not gonna go Latias because of the U-turn. If he goes Primarina, that's fine. I get to dent it. I get a big hit off on the Primarina. And then I can bring Toad in and I can Poison Jab. I can go into Ninetales and click Freeze Dry, which is kind of a cool play. So my V-Create play is really good here. Like I said, worst case he goes Latias, but I U-turned last time, so I'm led to believe he's not gonna make that play this time. He may also be fearing just a straight double out. This is exactly what I wanted. He's got the berry, I don't care. This is gonna probably knock him down to Sturdy. even with the berry. It's close. I don't care if he knocks me out here. Is he gonna roost? He whirlwinds me out. That's fine. That's fine. So he had an Aqua Berry. And we're gonna go right out into Emma Frost. That's wonderful, actually. All we need to do is get some damage off on some stuff. So now I can just freely Blizzard here. And if the Primarina comes in, it's no big deal. I mean, I can actually freeze dry too, which might not be a bad play. How much are we doing to Cofagrigus with a freeze dry? We're doing almost half, actually. Maybe it's worth considering the freeze dry instead, because that's gonna allow me to hit the Primarina, and he can't bring Primarina in. It forces him to go into Cofagrigus. I'm gonna go for the freeze dry. Yeah, that should knock out the Skarmory. So Ninetales kills Skarmory with freeze dry. And that's fine with me. Okay. Now I think he's got to go Cofagrigus. And again, all we just need is some damage on that thing to allow Crunch to knock it out. And we need to make sure we get one speed boost to outspeed Lati. But he's down to just Cofagrigus, Latias, and Primarina. The biggest threat being that Latias. Like, Primarina's a threat, don't get me wrong, but if he goes Latias, I just freeze dry. We just keep him from setting up in front of us. That's the key. And even like max HP Mega Latias does not want to take a freeze dry. It's gonna be doing over half. So here comes LaCroix, which is the, it's actually the Primarina. I'm just gonna freeze dry. I'm not even overthinking. This play is pretty straightforward. Again, I just needed damage off, so just needed some damage off on this thing. And it actually might put us in a situation where I could just bring in Victini. So we get the freeze dry. He might be Assault Vest. That is Assault Vest Primarina, but we bring him down to half. He's gonna Moonblast us, and I'm pretty sure this knocks us out. It may not though. We do have a lot of bulk investment. We're just a beast, and we're gonna live that. That's big. That's big. We could just freeze dry again. That's big, Ninetales. That's big. That's the bulk right there. I put a lot of investment in. We have 164 HP EVs into our Ninetales. I had a feeling Assault Vest Primarina might be his bring. I had a feeling. And freeze dry is gonna knock him out. Ninetales picks up another kill here. All right, now the key is do not allow Latias to set up on us. That is the key. Sharpedo should be able to win this game. Here comes Air Force One. We are gonna click freeze dry and just try to stop him from setting up on us. As long as he doesn't get his substitute up, I can come in with my Sharpedo. And that's all I need. So he goes for T-Bolt, that's gonna knock us out. So he just goes for the attack. Latias kills Ninetales, T-Bolt. Okay. And we know he's got T-Bolt. Alright, I don't think there's any way Latias kills Mawile. I think this is where Mawile comes in and just does Mawile things with Play Rough. I think that's what we're gonna do here. I don't see any other better play. So now I understand that he could easily go into his Cofagrigus and get the Mummy ability on me, which is gonna be kind of annoying because I lose my huge power, but it's still, like, the Cofagrigus still has to take a hit from me. And that hit is gonna do about half. So we're gonna Mega Evolve. And I could Swords Dance, but I think I'm just better off just going for Play Rough. He does switch into his Cofagrigus, which is gonna take a Play Rough to the face now. And again, he is gonna get rid of our huge power, which makes us really weak. I mean, we're not like so weak, but we're still like, we're like pretty weak. I hit the Play Rough, which is nice. Should do about half. It does. He gets the mummy ability, gets rid of our huge power. We're gonna take some stealth, or some Rocky Helmet, which is fine. At this point, I just go into my Salamence, I think, and just click Dragon Dance. Is there any better play than that? I don't think so. I think we just go to Salamence here. Because that way, if he goes into Latias, I can just click Outrage, and it's fine. If he like doubles back into Latias here. But we're in a situation where Sharpedo can come in and click Crunch and win this game. Or actually Hydro Pump and win the game, but we just have to be really careful around that Latias. But I think keeping Malwa around for Latias is worth it. Just gotta keep him from setting up. Like if he Trick Rooms, it's gonna be annoying, but I can stall it out. We have ways to stall it out. Ninetales did work though. Freeze Dry was good. Alright, so he either doubles out here. Let's see what he's gonna do. Salamence seems like a really good play though. Because then I could just Dragon Dance or Outrage, whichever. He's gonna either Trick Room or attack, I guess. He goes for Pain Split, that's fine. Get some health here. But this is a situation where I'm pretty sure if I get a Dragon Dance up, we can win. He may go for a Will-O-Wisp though. But I'm not really too concerned about that. Because I still have ways to deal with this thing. Does Outrage just kill him from here? I doubt it. This thing's so strong. No. Alright, I think we Dragon Dance. And if he burns me, I'm still +1. He may knock me out, but I can put him in a situation where he's really low. How do I want to do this? Let's just Dragon Dance. He very well may Will-O-Wisp me. There's also the chance he misses. He goes for Willow. He does connect it. That's fine. How much is he doing to me with Shadow Ball? About 31. I think at this point I just Outrage. Outrage to my heart's content. Should be a 2-shot on him. A +1 burn. This should still do a good chunk to him. Yeah, that's good. That's enough. That's enough to knock him out in the next one. He knocks me out with Shadow Ball. That's fine too. Okay, fine by me. So Cofagrigus kills me there. Okay. Alright, now let's think about this. What is my best play here? I think my best play is going into... So, there's a differential game we're playing here. That's really important. I can't go into Sharpedo, because even though I could... Yeah, we don't want to do that. I think my best play is actually go to Seismitoad here, and just go for the Earthquake and get as much damage... Or Ice Punch, and get as much damage off in this thing as I can. To allow Victini to come in. This is kind of a weird situation to be in. What's my best play? I don't want to allow we just cannot allow the Latias to come in for free. Alright, I'm gonna go to Seismitoad here. I think the Seismitoad, like, we're gonna mess up on differential, but it's the safest way to handle this. And we're just gonna Ice Punch. In case the Lati comes in. I'm trying to get it so Victini can just U-turn and kill the Cofagrigus, basically. I do not want Victini to be locked in against the Lati. He may switch out here too. But I'm gonna Ice Punch just in case he goes Lati. I could Earthquake and knock him out probably, but I'm gonna make the safe Ice Punch play. And if he knocks me out, that's fine. It's just a matter of getting damage off on him. Because again, I could go Sharpedo, but the problem is, like, Sharpedo's not going to get a speed boost. And I mean, I can protect with Sharpedo and hope that that works. But then he could have Trick Room or something. I have no idea, you know? He's going to switch out, so we do get the Ice Punch off on the Lati. So that was actually best case scenario there. It's exactly what we wanted. Ice Punch. And that is a pretty bulky laddie, so... But that damage is really appreciated, so we'll Ice Punch him again. He can't substitute on that, so that's like definitely max HP. Or close to it. He goes for the Coal Mines, so he's gonna start setting up Coal Mines. But I still have my options here. Big damage there. Gotta keep him from setting up, he has Roost. Okay. This is a little sketchy, actually. This is a little sketchy. I can't allow him to substitute, man. Oh boy, here we go. Does he Roost here, or does he substitute? There's a big part of me that wants to switch into my Sharpedo. But I could throw away the game if I do that. Let's go into... I'm going into Tooth Fairy. I hope I don't mess this play up. He goes for Roost, okay. I think I can live a hit though. At +1. Then we can just play rough. Dude, Latias is such a problem, man. This thing is an insane threat. This thing is just such an insane threat. Like, the problem is, like, I know I can go into Sharpedo, but I can't protect because he's gonna have Substitute. He's gonna switch out and go into Cofagrigus here, okay. That's fine. We should be able to knock this thing out with Play Rough. And we do. Mawile kills Cofagrigus with Play Rough. And that's good. Alright, it comes down to the laddie. Versus, you know, what I have here. You know, it looks like I'm supposed to be doing 62 to 37 or 73. What does he do here? Does he attack me? Or does he take the Play Rough? I think I have to Play Rough once and see what he wants to do. He actually might win. He actually might win. I might have just lost this game against the laddie, dude. It's such a problem. I think I need to take the risk and switch into Sharpedo. He's gonna T-Ball, so he does attack. I feel like I live this, though. I do. I need a crit. Okay. I'm gonna Hail Mary into, this is a 50-50 for the game. Does he attack and risk Sucker Punch? Or does he Roost? I'm switching into Sharpedo, and it's for game. He knows I have Sucker Punch. He knows I have Sucker Punch. It comes down to whether he attacks or not. Roost. 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 If I Sucker Punched, I win the game there. Oh, man. All right, we have another 50-50 then. We go to Victini here and U-turn. I might have just lost this game, dude, because of that. That stinks. Like, I can't believe he didn't go for the move there. It's gonna come down to a 50-50 Sucker Punch versus him attacking. Maybe he roosts and I get lucky. Yeah, dude, Mega Latias is such a problem. I don't feel like It was a 50-50, you know? I made the play that I thought was the best play, but it was a really tough play to make, you know? It wasn't like it was an easy choice on what to go for there. We may actually be able to do some damage here with this U-turn, though. That's solid. All right, comes back down to Mawile. We have a 50% chance to win the game. Roughly. It comes down to that. Do I sucker punch? Do I sucker punch? Or do I play rough? What do we do? Comes down to that. If I sucker punch and he thunderbolts, I win the game. If he roosts and I play rough, I win the game. Will he roost or will he attack? It's a 50-50 play. I'm gonna sucker punch. My gut is telling me sucker punch. It may be wrong, but that's my gut. Good game to John though, man. Either way, can't be mad about it, dude. It was really, really good. I feel like I played super well this game. I'm not gonna be mad either way, man. So just a good game to John, guys. Show some love. Sucker punch comes off, and we win the game. We make the right call. Wow. We take that, baby. We take that. I'll take that W, man. Every time John and I play, it is always a phenomenal game. Coming down to the wire there. That just shows you how powerful Megalodios is, man. I had basically 4 or 5 Pokemon that I could throw at the end there, and it still was able to potentially win the game. It came down to a couple guesses there at the end. And both instances he attacked, maybe thinking that I didn't have Sucker Punch. I've been pretty careful to not use Sucker Punch most of the season, but man, you can't ask for a better one, dude, and I'm sure John and I will play again in the playoffs. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. That was a crazy good game. Hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Thanks so much for checking out my last video. If you like that one, you'll definitely like this one, and be sure to subscribe for more as I post Pokemon videos every single day.